And we live. We back. What? They about to put the dog in the yard, man. They about to put a dog in the yard. It's in the leech. In real life,
He let them dogs out, man.
let dogs out, man.
All right, people, we back. Fuck. Oh man, this is part two. Oh my Jesus. I can't even think what the name of it was. Niggas that hang with Steppas.
Cats that
Niggas that
run
hang
with
with Steppas.
dogs. Cats that run with dogs. Part two. Cats that run with dogs.
Cats that run with dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. All right, man. Jesus Christ. I can't think. All right, so where we left off at on part one? I don't know.
Throwing a cat in the dog pound. That's where we left off at.
You throw a cat in the dog pound.
Yeah. Cats jumping in the dog pound. You know what I mean?
Oh, that stirred the whole cage up.
Yeah.
Cats
Yeah.
jumping in the dog pound, expecting to survive. Yeah, you can't put a cat in a dog kennel. I ain't never seen. What they call them? The little thing where you drop your dog hotels or whatever. Huh? You know they got the dog where you going out of town, you bring your dog to the thing and you watch your dog. Like they got a little dog hotel. All right, like a dog city. You can't bring a cat to that facility because it's full of dogs. They're gonna be
They're gonna be eaten. And that's what they're doing in this world today. A lot of cats are being thrown in a dog pound. Right. They gonna run with dogs. And when they get caught, they meowing. Meow. Pussycat. Real talk. And real life though. In real
life though.
In real life, that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Man, listen. Listen, bro.
Talk to me.
Man. Boy, who let them fucking dogs off?
Man, who let
oh, man. I got hold on, Jungo. Hold on. Hold up.
Yes, sir.
Man, listen. Man, nigga said them bitches to me, yeah. Wait, I gotta shake back from this one. Damn. I barely could breathe. I need an ice machine. Oxygen machine. Call 911. This man here said them bitches go to me yowling. Nah, but for real though, I can relate to it, bro. Like, you know, they do all that hissing, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, portraying like they living like that, but, you know, once them paws hit them, you hear me? Them little claws can't do nothing, you hear me?
Man. Bro.
Damn, bro. I lost all my train of thought. Wait.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm
still laughing. My mind, I'm dancing all in my head right now, bro. Cause you right, bro.
Yeah. Meow. Cause that's what's going on, man. You know, half of them, bro, really, you know, the lifestyle that they jumping in, man, half of them don't really have to do that, right? Cause some of them parents, you know, they be well off, man. They got both parents in the house, man. They, you know, they the ones with the Jordans and PS5s, Xbox 12s. You know, they got all the nice shit and they want to be gangster.
Right.
Jump out there, they see, oh, it ain't what they thought it was because they seen one of their friends, you know what I mean, do it. So when they jump out there, it's a whole different ball game. See, in the levels to the shit is what's tricking these niggas, man. It's tricking these niggas, man. It's tricking them. And then when they wake up inside one of them jail cells with a table legs standing over, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Man.
You feel me? It's a different ball game, man.
Bruh. No, indeed, at all.
Yeah, man. You fluffy. You fluffy and furry. You know what I mean? Be who you wanna be, man. Be who you supposed to be, man. You ain't that guy. And, you know, that's what they doing, bro. And then one of their partners might be a dog. Out of the whole bunch, it's like 20 of them, right? Out of the bunch, 5 dogs. But they got 15 shadow men. That's what we call them. Shadow men.
Shadow, man?
Yeah, shadow men. You know, I be in the woods, man. And, you know, I do a lot of hunting.
Right.
See a lot of shadow men, man. And that's what they be out there doing. But they'll trick you, man. They'll make you think, oh man, yeah, he's so gangster and all this here, man. But when it come down to the come down, man, it's a whole different ball game, little brother. You know, man. We done been there, man. We done been there, bro.
Nigga said once that mask come off and he can't hide no more, the real limit has been revealed.
Man,
Tuna.
man. I done,
So, you know, like, I understand wholeheartedly, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But,
woo.
you know, it's just funny, like, you know, we gotta we gotta find a way to really like separate that shit, bro, because them niggas like camouflage, bro. Like they're like chameleons, bro. They blend in so well to where, man, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like all y'all gotta do is just sit there and observe when a certain situation take place. Y'all gonna be like, damn, man, I thought dude was really like that. Nah,
He wasn't.
a pure cat. I thought my dog was a dog. My dog is a cat.
Man, that's the crazy thing. Man. I'm talking about, and look, then he one of the cold, then they be one of them cold cats, right? You ain't never heard a cat that bark.
Ooh, what kind of cat that is? What, you got a cold? Oh,
That's a,
hairball stuck in his throat.
that's a we gonna let me think of a name. Let me think of a name. A cat that barks, right?
Right.
A telltale. That's
A who?
a telltale. A cat that barks is a telltale, man. Straight off top.
Wow.
Because when he get in a certain situation, that's what he gonna do. If a nigga jam him up, oh, say, bro, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. That was such and such that did that.
Mm.
Saying? And if he go to jail, he gonna tell a whole story. He gonna tell everybody exactly what went on. He ain't trying to go do no time. Cause he ain't built for that.
Right.
He fluffy. He fluffy.
Fluffy the cat.
Man, a telltale, man. A telltale, bro. And these niggas, man, they got them in their groups. They hugging them and they cuffing them, right? Because you got
Right.
to realize most of the telltales, they're the ones with it because of their parents giving them allowance and all that, saving their money. And the dogs eating out their bowl. You see what I'm saying, brother? The dogs eating out their bowl.
Right.
You feel me? So they
It makes
gotta keep
sense.
the
Now. It
dogs.
makes sense.
You know what I mean? They gotta keep the dogs around. So they allowing the dog to eat out their bowl. Cause they don't want the dog to bite them.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah,
Well, honestly, I got a question for you, my guy.
talk to me.
Damn.
Ow.
Damn, I'm trying to see like we ain't got too many people like that grew up like in our circle and shit. Like everybody like in our circle was really about stepping. You know what I'm saying? About holding their own. You know what I'm saying? Like from the shoulders to whatever. Like you know what I mean? But you have a few people like in mind that's like that type we'll be speaking on the instigating type the meet our type.
I'm saying I didn't met them before.
Right.
I'm like, you know, they can't walk with the. They're not allowed to walk with the dogs, but I didn't met them before, right? I didn't
Right.
before. You know, that's like a nigga say, a sheep among wolves. Ain't no way no sheep gonna be among wolves, and no aspect other thing, right? Cause the wolves gotta eat, and if it is, you better believe that sheep is supplying the food, right?
Right.
The sheep, but guess what though? That sheep been bit before. You better believe that.
So the sheep know how to navigate amongst the wolves in a sense.
He's allowed to. He don't know nothing. He allowed
All right.
to navigate. It ain't that uh he making moves to be able to do it. He allowed. He allowed to do that. You know what I mean? We gotta like they said, we gotta protect the breadwinner, right? You know what I mean? But I'm grateful that in our circle we ain't had that, right?
Right.
Shit talkers, don't get me wrong. We got shit talkers. I guess every group got shit talkers.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the thing is this here, you gotta be able to back that shit up. You gotta be able to back it up.
Yeah, full force.
I'm
Like
gonna
yeah.
push you on front line. I'm gonna push you up there. Don't think you're gonna talk shit and hide and all that. You say you're a stepper, you better step.
Gotta
Ooh.
gotta slide.
Cause if not, this dog here, I promise, gonna let you get bit.
Well,
You a pussy cat and you ain't gonna scratch?
stay in the kennel.
No. Get out the yard.
Get out the yard.
Get out the yard.
He can't even go in the kennel.
No.
You gotta
No
go.
place for him.
You gotta check
No.
off the whole
Not at
stuff.
all. For what?
You gotta check off. You gotta go.
You gotta
Leave
go.
the door down.
Cause all you gonna do, you gonna still be in the kennel talking shit, stirring up mess. And you know, you ain't got no scratch with you.
Yeah, that's a cat there, my boy.
All you doing is what? You kissing.
His game official.
Man, you know?
Yeah, a couple of hisses.
That's why you see more cats get ran over than dogs. Just think about it. Just think about it, man.
A dog ain't gonna run across the street.
You feel me? He gonna
They
stay
ain't gonna run in
off.
traffic.
A
The
cat,
dog's
a
gonna be
cat
a
trying to be
cat just
slick,
gonna
huh?
take off.
Yeah,
So a cat trying to be slick, huh?
yeah, he try to be slick.
Got 9 lives. Huh? They ain't say a dog got 9 lives. They say a cat got 9
Yeah,
lives.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I call her my sister. She's still mad with me to this day. If she see this, she gonna be mad. I rolled over a cat in her car, darted out in front of me on the service road on and Reed on off what are we going? Crowder and Reed, between Crowder and Reed. That cat just jumped out and ran. I hit that sucker with all 4 tires. Bloop 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 bloop.
You
Yeah,
supposed to.
I had
Yeah,
a dog like that.
Look,
I ain't never hit a dog.
I had a dog before.
check this out. The other day, right?
Big old stupid husky.
Let me show you how smart dogs is. The other day,
Ran after the car though. He
yeah,
was trying to bite the car. He was a dumb dog.
Okay. Yeah, they got dumb dogs too. Yeah. But let me tell you about a smart dog. Look what a smart dog did. He must have left him by his house right when he crossed the street. He noticed a highway, right? It's not the bridge, but like the little street, the highway caused a lot of cars passing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The dog sat on a corner, nigga, and waited to the red light. And when the red light came on, he politely walked across the street. He been doing it. Me and
Yeah, he been doing it. That
my
bitch
be
ain't
tripping
that
out.
dog
Yo,
ain't good.
you know what I mean?
Animals smarter than human beings, man, to me, bro. They're more loyal too. But go ahead, finish.
Yeah.
So let me ask, y'all think that's the reason why a lot of these young dudes getting knocked off? They playing dog, but they really kitty
Most
cat.
definitely. Most definitely.
85% of the time, that's the reason because they don't bro, they just think this is that type of lifestyle is you could just wake up one day and say, well, I'm about to go get me a hammer and I'm about to go spend on dude now. And your life gonna be normal, everything. Nah, my nigga. Is that'll never happen. So like it don't go like that. Like it don't come with a manual.
At all.
You know what I mean? So it's like that's why a lot of them getting that's why they don't have no type of morals. They don't care. Like, man, all they want to do is swing with that switch, and guess what?
Shoot everybody. Old women and everything.
Shoot the whole block up. People don't gotta do nothing with it or nothing. If you're out there, you're getting hit, and that's like real goofy. That's inept. So like, I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, that's the main reason. That's the main reason. You know what I mean? Then when that's why the first fall they popping down here in New Orleans now. At first, it wasn't down here like that.
Right.
But you have to start telling to make an episode. So that's what they're doing. They telling.
Ain't that crazy?
They're gonna swing.
Ooh.
They're gonna swing. It's gonna be some shots fired, people dropping all type of innocent everything.
And they still ain't
But when they get caught,
get the dude. That's crazy. They still ain't get their mouth.
but then they
Being hit all the wrong people.
then it's so messed up to where you'll swing on them. Yeah, they'll swing back on you. Like they calling the police.
Yeah, they're gonna tell.
They're gonna call the police like, oh no, they come out.
Listen,
Now they didn't
police.
put people on it. So in the process of y'all thinking y'all about to go ahead with y'all move, they didn't drop the low on purpose. Yeah, that's the new thing. They dropping a low. They dropped the low shelter location with you on purpose, knowing the police is already waiting for y'all.
Boy, ain't that cool?
In y'all whips with the tinted windows, y'all in upper hiders anyway. You know, it's a kill fest around there. You know what I mean? Like,
Ooh.
yeah, bro.
Or they going on the gram talking about, yeah, we beefing with such and such. Yeah, it's going on tonight at 8 o'clock. Man, come on.
They live at 5.
At 8 o'clock, nigga. Nigga, you better have all your guns up. Nigga, you and your people, nigga. You know what I'm talking about. Them niggas that stay right around the corner for you on such and such street. These niggas telling everything. Nigga, blue
Man,
car, nigga. With black tinted windows, nigga. This nigga
catch me with
ass.
look. And they said, catch me with the 300 blackout. Like, y'all let people know what kind of guns y'all got.
Man, these
I ain't lying, bro. I kind of like it, though, bro, because
I gotta send this one to
it's
my
entertainment, bro.
these
I gotta
niggas
send it.
slow, man.
It's entertainment, bro, because I just, like, it give me, leeway to promote and push what I'm doing, like, you know what I'm saying, change and peace, like, can't stop thinking, man, like, if you think like your partner thinking, you gonna want the same type of Drago. You gonna be riding the hottest. Your mom and your daddy got 3 cars. You just don't get your license because you want to be like your partner and them and riding the hottest. It's like it's all type of little stuff, bro. Like,
Where y'all see that fall off at? Like, cause Just from our era, that wasn't like we.
Like our era, nah.
The height was just to go.
Nah, not but my era. Wait, how old you at?
I'm 46.
All right, you 46, I'm 43. So, I'm under you. So, we was getting rock runners. We wasn't no stolen clothes.
That's what I'm saying. Like they just
like
changed the whole game.
It changed because they went to playing GTA. We ain't had that crazy stuff. That shit, that's the bullshit. Like, nah, for real, man.
Bro.
Damn. They be playing them games, bro. Like,
Call of Duty.
Like, bro, I promise you, bro. If it wasn't for the majority of the games that them children was, exposed to, they wouldn't have, their mindset wouldn't have, nah, bro, because this shift, like, ain't got nothing to do with no music and all that. The music been doing it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna listen to it, you ain't gonna listen to it. I just ride around listening to R&B.
Yeah, NWA and everything.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So, like, it ain't the music, it ain't all that. We talking about this artist and that artist. Yeah, they listen to him, but at the end of the day, nah. Them dudes ain't getting no highness. Them dudes ain't showing them that. Them dudes showing them, the lavish style of what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? The lyrics might be on some other type of timing, but nah, man. It's them games. It's the shit they playing. Up all night, ain't going to school. They going to school late. Yeah, it's them fucking games, man. For real. Like,
that's a different perspective.
Man, look, dude told me not to drive.
You got a lot of people saying.
I asked him how he know how to drive. This man said GTA. I said, what? He said, from drive on GTA. I'm driving, I'm not a fly airplane. I said, man, that gang got you going. You think you can really fly a plane? Leonwo told me, yup. So just the mindset now, game. Like, for me, personally speaking, I wish that with a lot of young little brothers, like my sons and everything. Boy, not to ride dirt bikes. Man, I ain't, GTA taught them do all that. I don't ride dirt bikes, motorbikes. They know how to do all that. GTA.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way, please.
Yeah, but them type of I don't know.
So that would be the change in how what the scene is in New Orleans right now versus how it was.
Yeah, it's a 360. Yeah, it's different. They don't have no morals. Like, at the end of the day, like, how our parents raised us, like, 80s babies, like, we was raised under different guidelines. Now, we like, us right now, 40-old parents. I'm just saying, like,
Grandpa.
We raising our kids, and I'm saying because I have to include myself. We raising our kids under a different type of guidelines. Like, we really sheltering our kids, man. Like, no, our kids ain't getting what we got. Because they ain't getting what we got from the people we got it from. They getting it from us. It's a watered down version of what we got. You know what I mean? Like, I don't whoop my children, like, but I ain't getting no whoopings neither like that. But I was in a corner on fucking rice on my knees. Yeah, my grandpa used to make me go stand over the chair like I had to use the bathroom. Go use the bathroom for grandpa. Cause I run around so much. Yeah, that even gave me coffee and all type of shit. Got me go use the bathroom for grandpa. And I'm standing up 20 minutes. Come on, I can't. It ain't come out yet, grandpa. That's how I was getting punished.
Yeah.
Cause I had older grandparents. Like, they weren't about to run behind me and with no belt and all that. Like, right now, I have a grandbaby. I'm 43. I feel like that's young for be a grandparent.
The grandparent age definitely shifted.
Yeah, the parent age shifted.
Yeah.
They got the grandparents still going to the club with the parent.
Oh.
They want to spend that 40.
Yeah, they spent the 80 because they got 40 and the father
40.
Yeah. They got 22. They got a cold brother cash out.
Just so they could say they was in Treehouse.
Yeah, right after, like, my first day back on the scene, Man Miles, You ain't mine. In a treehouse. The baby inside ain't number 3 weeks old, 2 weeks old. But that's what it is nowadays. But I don't hear no grandparent walking around dragging no slippers. I don't hear that.
Nah,
The Danny Green,
I don't hear that no more.
that clock.
What
that
I hear? Boy, what?
grandma coming out there with high heels on and
Yeah.
get it girl shorts with all her cheeks out. What's going on?
Come on, come by what they said? They almost say come by grandma. They call her what
G-Mo.
G-Mom, G Mimi, all types of that. But it's us, it's
no
Paw. It's gonna be grandpa and Paw.
But man,
We gonna take our lick. Them? Who? Female? Nah, they ain't about to be. Don't call me no grandma. You call me anything but grandma.
yeah.
Matter of fact, the girl said it. Bernice Burgess or something. She said it. Like, yeah, somebody called her grandma or something. She was messing with your boy. Playing for the Celtics.
What's up, Jalen Brown?
She said with her daughter it was doing something. This show, I think it was her and her daughter in a video. And she said something about go by your grandma. She said, do I look like grandma to you? So, boy, they don't, grandma, females, nah, it be me, mom. What it is, G-Mom? It be all that. They ain't gonna never say grandma. Yeah, you old. Grandma. Mama. Yeah.
You know what's crazy about that? I think she messing with him. He younger, but I think her daughter messing with an older man that's around her age.
It's just make it make sense.
It don't make none of
Make
that
it
all.
make sense.
It's the flip flop.
Grandma. You're a fine, badass grandma. That's it. Like, what the hell? Yeah.
It used to be an honor to be a grandparent.
I love being a grandpa. Call me papa all you want. It's cool. I be quick to tell somebody, yeah, my boy, yeah, my papa. Boy, what? Yeah, in the building.
Some people don't live to make it to see that.
Who? I did. Thank you.
I'm a regular grandpa, me, bro. I got grandkids that's older than my children.
Dang, bro. You know what, Jungle boy? I think we need
Yeah,
some coconut boy.
yeah. Sip you some coconut water, man. But it's real though. It's real. You know, I got a grandson that's older than my baby daughter, the same age as my baby son.
Damn, boy, you cutting up around this
No,
bit.
matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, he older than my last three.
Wait,
My
wait.
grandson 10.
I gotta piss so man. Wait. Oh shit. Wait, he older than your last three?
Yeah, he older than my last three. And I got a granddaughter that's the same age as my baby son.
All right.
So, what you call that? Like the
Nasty.
The we trying to get it. Wait, it's
the grand is the grandson the uncle?
that's gonna be his uncle.
Yeah. He the niece and the nephew is older than
His daughter.
His
daughter?
yeah.
son.
Nah, y'all got me
See,
confused.
I'm fucked up.
Listen. My daughter's son is older than my last three children.
So what that make the daughter's son to them?
That's
That's their uncle. No, that's their uncle, man.
no, they the uncles. They the uncles and the nieces.
Oh yeah, they're the uncle and the
Same
nieces.
teeth.
That's their nephew.
That's their nephew.
His children is the uncle and the nieces, and that's his nephew. That's their nephew.
Their nephew.
Child is the uncle.
The nephew.
The
The
nephew.
grandson is the nephew.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
the
old.
nephew is older than
Yeah. He's like,
his
man,
uncle.
listen.
You got a calculus situation going right there. I couldn't figure that math out for nothing.
Yeah.
See, I remember that in the project. That was so funny. I had one of our neighbors. My neighbor was like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You know. Yeah,
My
man.
neighbor was like that.
See no.
I was like, wait. I said, wait, she the auntie and she the baby at the house, bro. It was so funny.
Yeah.
She the whole auntie.
Yeah. The little.
Man. I told my partner, your auntie said, come inside. He look at the post. That's his little auntie. She eating the ice cream. Ain't worrying about nothing. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man.
And it's crazy. That's not an uncommon thing, but
No, it's not.
I get lost like I just got lost on that one. That's crazy. The whole dynamic of the black family just different now.
Yeah.
Yeah, different, my boy.
It's a lot of kids growing up without their fathers, man. That's what's making the difference, right?
Right.
Making a difference, man. You know why? Because their fathers are being led by other men that didn't have a father. That might, that could be older than them that didn't have a father. And they teaching them what they think is being a man. And then they add their little 2 cents to it. And they think what they think is being a man. And then they keep adding and adding and adding. And before you know it, they done took the whole structure of a man all the way out of it. All the way out of it, man.
Yeah, bro.
But just like y'all was saying, they don't talk about responsibility or none of that. Them niggas
Nothing.
think humping and making a baby, that's it, I'm a man.
I ain't lying. A lot of our mindset be like that too.
Yeah.
Until that baby start growing, feet start stretching, they get out of them pampers, and they go to telling you I'm straight. It be fun. They like from a newborn to like 4 years old. They make 5. I be want to chop them down.
Yeah,
It changed your whole life.
I didn't hold when I left the city. There wasn't no way I was about to leave my son behind. It wasn't gonna happen. Like if I left him behind, I could honestly say it's a strong possibility he might not even be here today.
Right.
Because the structure would have been totally different.
Right.
I knew what I done been around, what I done seen, what I done.
Right.
So I knew if I wasn't there, and I'm glad you said that, Big, because that's real. I knew if I wasn't there, it was gonna be totally lost in the wilderness.
Right.
And even now, sometimes he still don't want to listen. But I hear him talking, and I know he listened, but in that moment, they don't want to listen. But I always say that's how I was.
Listen, bro, at the end of the day, they gotta listen to him. And they, I look at it like as a young man. I don't call them the boys, you know. I call them young men.
Right.
Like they gonna always challenge you, and when they challenge you, it's gonna be to challenge your dominance. It just might be your judgment about this topic. If they won't know who they gonna learn from, if they don't challenge us, like I want my son to challenge me. I love it. I like getting into this. I got one of them. He's the great debater.
What?
And he's stern on what he believe in, and guess what? He be serious too.
We're gonna do a great debater with them too. See,
he be so serious. Like
we're gonna get them to a topic and let them see.
Because like at the end of the day, like I want them to be smarter than me, 10 times smarter than me. Like I tell them all the time, like y'all just like me, but y'all are 10 times smarter than me. Like y'all have the opportunity right now to form and shape y'all future up right now. You know what I mean? Through God, everything gonna be good. I was on some other type of time at their age. Boy, what? I ain't have my dad or nothing, in my life to make sure everything I wanted to do was gonna get done. I had to freestyle. And if something came about, guess what? I just rolled with the punches.
Yeah.
I'm not. My children, they good. My son, they good. I got custody of 3 of my sons. You know what I mean? So I'm really, really serious about fatherhood. I don't play about that. Like, I don't care what you say about me. I bet you my children ain't gonna be nothing like me. With the image y'all paint of me, cause y'all really don't know me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cause the real me, y'all, you see it through my kids, man. They said you only get out what you put in.
Yes, sir.
So hey, I'm doing good.
What they
Ow.
call it? Say hearsay.
Yeah, say here.
Yeah.
Say here. Let me tell you this. That's what they talking about.
Right.
That's them that's them what's the name of them is again?
Them instigators.
That's an instigator
Right.
effect.
Yeah.
Jungle Boy not gonna lie.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean? He not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He can't lie.
Shit get tail feather on that one.
Well, I don't know how many times y'all gonna have to hit. I see. But guess what? This is in real life though.
In real life, though.
What you see is what you get. It never leads you wrong. Uh,
You know what I want to see? I did it before with one of Jungle Boy, and I did it on purpose. One of his videos I put up. I put his video up, and he was talking about what it means to be a father. You remember what I told you about that on Jungle?
Yeah.
I did it on purpose. When I put the other one up, the other clip from your one on one, it was like a couple hundred different views, but it was on some Jungle talk about a time in jail or something like that, and that got views.
Right.
See, this one I'm gonna have to figure out one of those captions because it's crazy that it's real. It's real. Like some people don't understand like how real it is, how messy they are. They don't want to believe how messy and drama filled they are, and I can tell because when I put these captions, it's still in the views.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could put up. Matter of fact, I put up one where when I said you was explaining, you was clarifying Jigger and SK situation.
right.
They was all in the comments. He ain't say nothing, but they was in there. That thing had thousands of views. But if I say tired of talking about what it is to be a dad or what it is to be a father or grandfather, it might get 300.
Oh yeah, because it don't matter. But guess what? To the ones who tuning in, yeah, it do. It matter. They tuned in. So that's what it is.
It just goes
That's
to
the
show
difference.
that balance,
That's the difference.
the
You know
unbalance
what I'm
we
saying?
have. Yeah, and what a lot of people don't know, YouTube got the whole analytics, so it show the age range of the people who
Oh
watch.
yeah, most definitely. I saw that. I paid attention to that, and I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all. Like yeah, y'all really tuning in. Like y'all dropping by. Like we gonna drop Jews. I'm just saying like they don't want to hear that, but we gonna drop them anyway. Like
I'm saying we got you. That's in us. That's what we really up here for, right? But
make up.
if we can give them what they want here, and drop Jews in between, that we got to do it like that because where we at, we not glorifying this here, man. You know what I mean? We trying to let them know the
I got a
ins and out, the hard times and
Yeah.
downs of this thing, man. That the shit that you go through in this, it ain't even worth it. You know what I mean?
check this question out, and this for both of y'all. Had looking at everything you've been through, would you have changed anything about your life experiences?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, like that.
All that's part of my makeup.
Why?
I thank God because God put me through all that. I wouldn't change not 1 second of it. Nothing.
Right.
Nothing. All the flaws, all everything. The highs, the lows, man, all that's part of my makeup. So hell no, changing, man, not 1 second.
I asked that. I asked that because it's something I always say when people talk about my bad.
Right.
I think I literally pray every day and thank God for every bit of bad I went through.
Yeah.
Because it enabled me to learn. And I got an older cousin. I had a house when I was like 18. I tore the house, messed the house up. It was when they talk about trap house, this is like 90, that was a real trap house. It was all kind of shit going on in that house. But my cousin used to shit on me. Like, you lost your house, nigga, you ain't want, I got this, I got that.
Right.
I went through that. I lost it, it's cool. You know what happened to him? Lost every fucking thing. His wife,
Ooh.
his family, his house, and the house was. Yeah, some of my cousins, if they see it, they might get mad. I don't give a. It is what it is. He lost my auntie house that he ended up taking in the whole process of us losing her. All his cars, his trucks, lost everything. So, you know,
He didn't get it back. He didn't get it.
none of it.
Rest in peace to everything he lost.
Lost everything. Now, I didn't turn around and shit on him like I could have.
Right.
Like he did me in front of all our people. And we were about to fight in my sister's house.
Oh, it was up there.
Yeah. You know, but I thank God for all my bad because it made me smarter. It made me realize like what you have is what you have.
Yeah.
What you shit on somebody for not having or what you don't have, and be thankful and grateful for what you have.
Yeah.
So I asked that question because our life experiences we able to pass it on like we doing now. Like I said, I hope I'm sending this up straight to my nephew or his partners.
Right.
So they can understand. Like this, I'll talk to him about it, but not hearing it from y'all is different.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's gonna be different because he don't like to listen to nothing I see.
That's how it be. When it's hit from somebody right there, it not make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a father, as a parent, I noticed like I tell my kids something and it'll register. But if they was to hear it from somebody else, they'll just give me a look because I'm gonna give them that look like I told you. You know, but I'm gonna shoot them that look. You know, then I'm just gonna slide in and just have, you know, I'm gonna slide in. I'm gonna hit them with a soft check. Like, yeah, I told you, man. Like, you know, listen to me. I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. Cause this me, like, this my thing. Like, anybody I care for, I got love for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I tell you anything, that's what it is. Like, I'm not gonna tell you nothing that's gonna hurt you. Something that I wouldn't do. Like, if I give you and I offer my advice, man, take that and run with it. Don't question me about it. Don't go to nobody else about it. Don't second guess it. Like, pray on it. Because I'm telling you something real. And I probably didn't pray before I came talk to you. So, like, keep that in mind. And, like, you know, that's a message to all my kids. Like, close family members and friends. Like, well, I tell you something? Yeah, that's what it is.
In real life, though.
Like,
What I'm talking about, baby. That was a tough one there, man. No? Put that on your pipe and smoke it.
yeah, they smoke that. They gonna be everybody gonna be a little genius. Like,
Yeah, yeah. And see, and that's what we trying to do, man. We just trying to wake these niggas up, man. We just trying to wake y'all up, man. We ain't trying to tell y'all what to do and how to live y'all life, man.
right.
We just trying to wake y'all up to see that the thing that you're doing now, it's not working. It's not working. So we would like for you to, work on changing your thought process. And you emotional niggas, man, nigga, get you some mental help. That's what y'all need, for real.
Mental health?
Yeah, them niggas need mental help, man. Them emotional niggas, because a lot of the shit is because of them. Because of them. They in their feelings all day, all the time, man. You know?
Right.
And they reacting to a certain situation all wrong.
And do you think that's due to mental health or something else? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Mental health?
It's due to they don't know how to express themselves.
They just need some confidence. They just need to open up, huh?
Yeah, they need and they feel as though like an older cat on a corner smoking crack is not the one to talk to, when that's the one you need to be talking to, because he been
Ain't one
all
that
day.
got all them.
He got all the game. He got everything. He'll sit there and tell you in your face, bro, it's not for you.
Right.
But you don't want to hear that from him because you feel as though he ain't got nothing. He can't tell you nothing.
Right. And it's crazy, bro. It's funny you said that because I told somebody this. I stay telling people this, like, man, I got family members, friends, partners that was caught in their addiction, you know what I mean? Man, I ain't never switch up on how I dealt with them people, man.
Right?
Like, I dealt with them people even more harder because I knew they needed help and they had a problem. I ain't turned my back on them and look at them like they was a scum of the earth. They wasn't worth nothing. You can't tell me nothing. I can't learn nothing from you. Man, listen, bro. I remember talking to one of my homies, bro. Like, I was head first on something, bro. Like, in my feelings, he saw me, he caught me crying. So now I felt clear, like, man, he caught me crying, but this is a big homie. But at the end of the day, the words he was telling me, I'm like, man, oh man, I'm about to go cry some more by him then. He made me just that comfortable, let me know, like, man, listen, bro. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And I ain't lying, bro. Like, that brought me closer to him. And all of my people that I knew who was caught in their addiction and in the struggle, like, so like I ain't never looked down on a person, you know what I'm saying, when they was, you know, hurting, going through something. They could be in it, they didn't even have to be on no drugs. Like, they could have been through something with their girl. Anything. Like, I was standing by myself at 15 in the project. So, man, I had a 2-bedroom.
I mean,
Man, you know how many people then alternated through that other room? Because, man, you can come here.
I have.
Like, you know, like, now, real talk. Like, so, like, me personally, bro, like, I don't know, bro. I'm just used to what I'm used to, like, and I ain't gonna never change. I ain't gonna never bend. I ain't gonna never fold. I'm gonna stand on what I believe in. So, like, if somebody waiting for me to be a different type of dog out here, bro, nah, I ain't none of them cats. I can't switch up, you know what I mean?
At all.
Like,
The bulk, nigga. Bulk.
That's in real life though.
That's in real
That's
life.
how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't stand on it because they don't have those type of morals, bro.
Right.
What
Man,
what would y'all say is the reason the morals don't exist?
to them, man, lack of resources, man. That's just flat out what it is. Lack of resources. Because if you ain't got no resources, you ain't got no motion. You ain't got no motion. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no money. You just all the way
All
discombobulated.
right.
So
Can I
it's like
we ate
people
puppet
like
child and they eating frisky. Straight like that.
Frisky,
That's what it's called. A lot of cat food.
right? Frisky.
They eating frisky and we ate puppet child. You know what I mean? Straight up. And when you try to feed a cat dog food, they can't comprehend it, man. But
They
yet,
can't smile it, huh?
yeah, but yet they call themselves dogs, man. You see,
Yeah, bro. Like, you know, it is what it is, bro. Like,
That's yeah. Um Again, you didn't say it a lot today, Jungle.
Yeah, bro. Jungo. They should have left Jungo in the kennel because Jungo said you ain't like that. You ain't going in the kennel. You getting out the whole yard. So
It's tough.
it's tough.
I'm like, that's what real dogs do.
What they do? What they do? Explain it. What they do?
Real dogs get out the yard, right? We
Right.
throw them out as puppies, right?
Right.
They'll get out the yard as puppies, but they're not gonna go too far. But they're gonna
Right.
all the other stray dogs. Watch what they doing, this and that, right? So they're gonna
Mm.
learn some of them things from them stray dogs. So when they do step to the corner, they know I gotta be able to balk, I gotta be able to scratch, bite, never because it goes down on this corner,
Right.
right? Before you know it, they go to the corner. Now they going around the block. So when they going around the block, they getting into all kind of other shit around the block. They stealing bones. They eating out of the dog's plates. That's how it go.
Right.
Thing I do know, if he make it back around, going back in that gate, going back home, and these little brown-eyed bushy tails. That's what we gonna call them too. Brown-eyed bushy tails. They want to be dogs, but they're not observing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, little brother? They
Right.
just once they see their master, they forgot the gate. Once a nigga they forgot that gate open or they got a hole in the gate, they just running out there going to the corner, not knowing on that corner is something serious.
Right.
And then from the corner, after they got roughed up on the corner, they instead of them going back home in the gate and look around and observe, these niggas trying to go around the block. And a lot of them getting killed before they make it back around.
Yeah, for real. I saw a couple SPCA vans pull up too, scooping them the dogs up.
Yes, sir. But you know what the crazy thing is? You going trying to take another nigga bone, another dog bone.
That's crazy.
Let me ask you this: is there a way to help the lost? What you call it? The brown-eyed bushy tail. Is there a way to help?
No, no, it's too late. So we got to go to the next generation. We got to go to the next generation. Deal
I'm
with
laughing, but I'm thinking. Hold on, bro. I'm sorry.
about what I'm
Wait.
saying. It might sound crazy, but it's some real stuff, right? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's too late. The ones that we got to reach, we got to reach the next generation. These niggas here, they gone. They gone, bro. They feel in the penitentiary with them and got what? Every last one of them that's still following them footprints, that's where they going to the penitentiary or to the grave.
God bless the truth.
God bless
God
the
bless
truth,
the
bro.
truth. Damn.
Look, it's a sad thing.
In real life, though. Damn.
It's a sad thing to say, bro, but we got to reach the next. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
We got to reach the next ones, bro. And the ones who not out there, man. The ones who parents was smart enough to grab hold to them and put them in a safe haven, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The ones that's out there, we can't do nothing with them.
I gotta disagree, Jungle. It's still, and I disagree because I just told you Friday when I was at the game.
No,
I had
not see this.
It's still hope. It's still hope.
it's still
Hope
hope.
in the building.
Not for
It's
them.
In
No,
real
listen,
life, though. Hold on now. Hold on, Jungo.
listen to
Hold
what
on, Jungo. We
listen to
gotta
what
find
I'm
out
saying,
what
brother.
you talking about. Just hope.
I got I'm around a lot of the kids at my son's school and actually in the whole district. The whole district over here knew me. I talked to a lot of them, and there was a couple of them ready to crash out just last year. Two of them, and just having talks with them and sharing real life experiences. Like you got stories you could tell them.
Right.
T got story. that alone, and then giving them something different and helping them find a different direction.
Right.
Right.
They got something that's out there.
Yeah,
They don't want to be out there, but they out there because they don't have nobody,
no type of guidance
at all to guide them. And like, look, bro, I
okay.
get it. You hurt. You feel this way. Don't move off that. I moved off that, and this is what I did. This is what happened to me.
For sure.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
I wasn't talking about those. You know what I mean? You know,
Right.
that's those.
Yeah.
I'm talking about them. The ones who thinking they gangsters, you know, that generation. It's nothing we can do with those guys. Because they feel like we slow, like we stupid, like we don't, you know what I mean? I'm talking about the ones that we can reach. That's what we trying to do. But they got some that feel me, oh, it's this, I did that. They feel like it's over, man. But we trying to let them know, man, look, you can rebound from that. But they're not trying to hear that.
Right.
Because
They ain't trying at all.
their partner died, the other partner died, the other partner died. So the only thing left in their mind is, man, I want to go with my friends. Ain't that cool?
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
And that's how they living, bro. That's the ones I'm talking about. You know, it's no hope for them. But if the guys in school, you better believe this here, man. We can reach those. We can reach those. But if
Most
they're in
definitely.
school and they're on the street, 9 times out of 10, they got their mind made up on who they want to follow and what they going and what they out there for, brother.
Most definitely.
That's right.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You
No,
could think they out there and they dumb. It's no, them little boys are smart, y'all.
yeah, all up.
They just making a lot of dumb moves, but they smart.
All up.
Trust me, they smart. They know what they doing. They just they got too many people. See, cause they don't go. They like a pack. All they doing is hyena these days. They ain't got no lines. They got packets of hyenas moving around, right? And when I tell you, like, ain't nobody thinking. It's the blind leading the blind. Like, boy, all they want to know is if you got your switch, he got his switch, and he got 2 glizzards, he got the air off. They don't care who's saying what. Long as they get around there, they just gonna jump out. They ain't care about nothing else. And, you know, that's a difference, man. Like, you know, they used to have one nigga walk up to you, might be just like a woman, with a 38 special. Come out the purse while you whistling, making cat call, and yeah, he hits you, bing, and he right up on you. Hey, Big Daddy, bing. And that's it. Nowadays, you know, they ain't got nobody. Them dudes, these little young brothers, they coming in packs. The hyenas. That's the new name for them. The hyenas.
A wild dog.
You hear me? Because they coming. It's going to be about 17 of them coming for one person, and they ain't going to kill nobody who they're supposed to kill. Shot the whole house up with buku people in there with a slumber party, like goofy shit like that. So that's just the difference, like for real. Like, they don't have no morals. Like, they don't care about life. Like, then when they do some goofy shit like that, you see the news and you see their parents, and their parents be like in our age bracket, and the stuff that come out their mouth be like, I see why. Like, they misguided. Even if they got a 2-parent household,
Yeah.
they still uphold all the goofiness. Like, I just thank God I ain't got them type of kids, because man, I'd have been so mad. They doing some stupid ass shit out here, boy. Making me look stupid. I gotta pretend like I ain't. Oh man, nah.
But this is what I want to ask you. So what you saying that about them having the parents misleading the kids? So why you think that?
The parents misleading the kids? Because the parents, they was misled.
Yeah, the parents are definitely misled.
They was misled. And then at the same token, go ahead, what you said?
Go ahead, brother.
Then that, like, at the same token, they don't have to necessarily be misled. They just being denial about the situation because they're like, this is my child. Like, and I understand, yeah, that's your child. Yeah, you supposed to, yeah, that's your child. But acknowledge your fucking child doing this goofy shit.
Right.
Like,
right. Get on his ass about that.
It come down to simplicity. Right is right, bro.
It come down to accountability. And motherfucker, be held accountable. I'm gonna say this shit like on some real, in real life type timing. If the
real life
prosecutors start prosecuting the parents,
oh yeah,
I can guarantee you they're gonna start doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Game is over.
I'm not saying that. I'm just calling a spade, bro. Like,
game is over.
Y'all already. Y'all gonna uphold the shit like y'all Charlie and did this. Y'all know why it's boring. It's your children robbing and killing everybody.
Look, brother.
Coming inside, paying a couple bills. That's just life.
Look, I was in a call listening to the radio, and situation came on the radio like that about a juvenile going to school with a knife and jigging a teacher. So there was like, should they prosecute the teacher? Yeah, she stabbed the teacher in the eye. So they were saying like, should they prosecute the parent or prosecute her? You know what I mean?
The teacher out here, I think that was out here where she went blind.
Yeah. So I dig what you saying. Yeah, for sure. If you prosecute a parent, then guess what? You know what? That ass whipping effect is gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Child abuse, all you call who you want. I'm gonna whip that ass.
See, and that's another thing. I'm so glad you just said that. Bruh, it's like the NFL. It's so pussy. NBA so pussy, so soft. They can get flags for anything. They didn't soften everything up. Now then they gave the children, the right to call the police if they getting chastised in a manner they not comfortable with.
Ain't that cool?
If you in there whooping your child get out of that situation and get their phone and go in the bathroom and call 911. When the police come to that house, you going to jail. The people don't want to hear nothing about this my child. You going to jail.
You know who that's
That's
why you talk to him through the screen, though.
Nah, I ain't talking through nothing. I ain't going through that with none of my children. I thank God. But if I had to go through that with one of my children, like this on everything. If I had to go through that with one of my children, boy, I'm gonna treat him like I'm beefing with him or something.
Let me ask this.
No, you know what's gonna happen? Brother? After you kick their ass and you go to jail, I'm gonna come and beat their ass. Then when I go to jail, you gonna get out. They're gonna be getting their ass whipping around the clock. Around the clock.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna happen. Treat them like a
Let me ask you fucking them up. What if the parent is doing their best though? Like,
well,
now you got something that's complicit.
Not enough, and I know that because they be having paper trails. That's when the parent doing what they supposed to be doing. The parent gonna make sure that the parent be fed up. The parents already know. Oh, I can't control this child, and so you know what? I'm gonna show them this is what I'm doing. This is what everything I did to put in place for this baby future and for this baby to be right. And this baby just being defined. It ain't on me. I go buy the school clothes, got him registered in school. I bring him to school. If he leaving school and going to do something, and I'm at work, and like the parents got to cover their trail too. It's like I be feeling sorry for those parents, like who do everything. And your child just being defiant because he won't be down. Yeah, right. JoJo and them just pulled up in the hide. They smoking the backwood, and the little girls, the little girl who you really like over there by that car. So now you won't go hang with little JoJo and them. Now you got to pull off them. Now you done went to jail. They didn't got out. They went in their neighborhood where they from and jumped out the car and got away. They called your stupid ass. Now your mom got to come down there to juvenile and deal with you and go to court. Now you think you're a gangster now though. And you ain't saying nothing, so none of the Georgia them really accept you now. And that's just how I go right there. It's like little small stuff, like
that switch been flipped.
Yeah, all that, bro. Like,
yeah, but I agree when you said the parent, but you know, in studio did bring up a very valid point.
Yeah, because
you got a lot of
that is valid because single parents and they hold it down. And
I was the single parent, so
the child gonna do what the child gonna do. And at the end of the day, like
you can't be that 24/7.
You cannot. I'm sorry, like you can't. I gotta pay the bill. I gotta work to pay the bill. You know what I mean? I need to sleep.
So wait, hold on. Let me do this real quick because the parents that's watching, calm down. Cause we just cleared that up right quick. Cause you got the parents that's gonna watch and hear, saying, yeah, the parents need to go, and it's the one. If it don't apply to you, it don't apply to you.
Yeah, if it don't apply, please, under the old school law, let it fly.
Right.
If it don't apply, let it fly.
But
we just
the truth do hurt. But man, we heal from that. Like, I'm just saying, it is what it is. Like,
look,
man, I took a parenting courses, all type of stuff, bro. Like, I won't know. Like,
tell me the truth.
I was a child, man. I was a cold blooded sneaky child, so I know how I was getting over on my mama. Right. So when I be looking at my children and I might ask them a thing or two, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be second guessing damn near everything I hear from one of my children.
See, bro, I was the youngest. I was the youngest of 8 grandchildren, and my mama died when I was 2. So to my grandmother, I was really her last child.
Her baby.
Her baby. That's my me. She used to always, that's my me baby. Well, she told my sister when I was 12 years old, I came home. I said, "Mommy, I'm hungry. I want a sandwich." Well, my sister walked in that door right behind. I swear to God, Colleen, you gonna see that she got PTSD from that. My grandma said, "Colleen, go make your brother a sandwich." She said, "What the fuck I would? That nigga 12." But I was her baby.
Right.
When I got hit by the Fed, my grandmother came up with the money to get me out. They ain't even know my grandma had that kind of money. Yeah, but anybody else? I don't know. They're gonna be stuck. So yeah, but it was and see, I had that mentality. I knew I had my grandmother. Yeah. Then I'm fighting my federal case and my grandmother died. Boy, that was it. Check 1 was seeing my little one behind that glass. Check 2, grandma gone. Oh, ain't nobody got no boy. That's a wrap. Well. I'm cool.
Change man.
Yeah.
In real life, though.
But
say
I actually had.
I got a
question.
Right?
What you got?
Okay. You think if we be on them, like how we be on them when we pay them more attention when they're younger. If we be on them like that until they grow older, you know what I mean? Being into whatever they into. You know what I mean? Not not in the street. We're talking about their sports, their school, giving them the attention that they need from, little till they make about 18, until they go off to college, until they get, we put their ass out. You think that'll make a difference in what they do in life and who they become?
Shit, most definitely, man. Like,
a lot of kids just want attention.
And I'm like this, like, I ain't gonna never put them on. I don't give a fuck. They 18,
right? You know what I mean?
48. They can stay here till they
college.
66 with their family and everything. But it's like the more time you put in, bro. Like, I feel like that's yeah, man. They have a better, better opportunity, man. Like,
better chance.
Okay.
You gotta think about just like think about the fathers they be in and out their children's life due to them going to jail, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, like me, I went to jail 3 years. I came home 8 months, went right back to jail. Did another 3 years. So that was a 6-year. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, there's 7 really.
Like really, like seven summers.
Yeah.
My children was just like, damn, what's up with dad? Like, I'm absent.
Right.
They talking to me here on Spurs and this, that, and other come and visit, but just think about like if I would have just been in a life when I never had no days off. That was days off. That was time off. You hear me? Like it would have been a different. You know what I'm saying? We have a cold, better relationship right now, but it would have been a more better because like that's 7 years. So it's a lot that they went through when they were small. Probably was hurt or something. I wasn't there. I was in jail. They was young.
You couldn't be the superhero to be there to help save the day.
Right. So it's like, like when they don't have that, like I feel like it make a whole different in the child life, man. Like, and a lot of fathers be trying to come home and make up for that time lost. Like, it's done. Like, don't make up for that time lost, man. Just start from right there when God gave that next opportunity to get it in.
Right.
You start from there and you just make sure every day that God lets you live, you bless them children, man, with your presence, man, and positive shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real.
Okay, and so in other words, being a positive leader in their life, a leader counts.
Yes.
Yes, major.
Most definitely.
Major.
Yeah, man.
It's a no-brainer. I know you asking the question so we can answer, and this more or less open dialogue. This just us just like we just running it.
Right.
This ain't no questioning you, questioning him. This is just open dialogue. It's major that you said that because people sitting back wanting this type of conversation,
Right.
but a lot of grown men will say, "Man, that corn, man, I don't want to hear that cornhead," and that's a problem we have. Men have been taught to be a certain type of way. You can't be, intelligent. Well, I ain't gonna say that. In a lot of cases, a lot of our underfunded neighborhoods. I'm gonna say that in a lot of our underfunded neighborhoods, it's a thing where when you're in the street, you taught you can't be on that type of time. You can't have a brain.
Right. And
Like a lot of people who teaching us shit, they ain't teaching us how to do what we doing, but at the same time, be a man.
Right.
Be a street nigga. Stay a street nigga.
That's all it's about.
Don't be a man.
It ain't about being a man.
You know
so
what I'm
they
saying?
not see that's not installed in them. They so you can't expect
them to give
for
us
that to be given passed down however
that you don't have.
That's not in the nigga.
right. See, and the more we grow and we see things, we seeing how it was stripped down and taken away from us from the beginning. Now you see what they're doing now through different different formulas. I'm gonna say they got formulas they using on us.
The biggest is social media right now.
You know what I mean? And taking the fathers away is one of the main formulas they using and making the women think they can do without a man.
Yeah, that's yeah.
It's great. The main formula is social media. But it's crazy you said that because they had something came up on social media. And there's been a conversation in the relationship, but I'm gonna talk about it. But we got a whole relationship thing that's coming.
Yeah.
But the whole thing was about a lady saying a man should pay all the bills if they're in a relationship, whatever.
Yeah, I saw
and dude hit her with the simplest thing. So if I'm in a relationship with you and I'm paying all the bills, when I'm out the relationship and you ain't in one, who paying all your bills then?
Right.
Make it make sense.
Right.
Make it make sense.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? But that's been the stigma that's placed. And I ain't even gonna say it's in every community. It's heavily in our community that, you don't need him. Welfare, food stamp, child support.
Exactly.
It's pushed.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think that it's not a real thing, but that should be.
Well, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
It's for sure a real thing.
And with that's designed to make the man weak to where as though she don't, he feel like she don't need him, right? Cause look, man, when God made Adam and Eve, right? He said the only thing that wasn't good out of everything he made, right? Feel this here though, little brother, peep this out. Everything that wasn't good was what? That man be alone, right? Right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
He placed man in the Garden of Eden, right? He gave man a job. He gave man instructions. He gave man everything that man needed to do, right? And then he created this woman, a helper, not the leader. She's a helper. She's supposed to help make him better. That's her job. To help to make him better. And also for her to put God first in her life and help him worship God, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that's what that was for, bro.
Man, look, I'm gonna say this. Mine, uh, I think y'all kind of see how she is. She all behind everything I ever. If I say I'm about to go outside and start shoveling shit, she gonna buy me the best shovel she could find and
Right.
she could afford. She gonna try and help me. She gonna put if any idea. When I said I was about to start the podcast back up, man, set the room, look, get this, what you need, like all behind. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna shout out my wife, my queen, because yeah, what you just said, she following that all.
That's her.
She get on my fucking nerves.
That's her job. That's her
Man,
to
come on.
uplift her man
Oh
better
man, come on.
so he can
Is
provide
she gonna,
and take care.
I'm gonna learn how to edit this part because I don't need her hand. You say that's her job. Cause right now she away and she ain't hearing it, so I'm cutting this part out, nigga. That ain't her job to aggravate me. But go ahead.
That's her job too. That's what they do.
And so that boy, go ahead.
TB, tell them that's the fun part about it when they get aggravated. When they aggravate you, right? So look what they do when they aggravate you. It turns out they aggravate you all day. Well, like I'm gonna make it up to you later, huh? Make
What the makeup is?
that makeup.
See, what they told. That's why them wolves got all them fucking wolflets
Oh shit.
right there.
Say, bro, look, we didn't give him a good dose right here. This is
Yeah,
like a good dose of
It's a power punch pack.
that's
what they either call it. They took it out. They can't even. They took see anything that's good. The government take away from you. Remember the goose grease and honey? Man, it wouldn't have never been no COVID if they wouldn't have took goose grease and honey away, man. That shit was the nasty. That shit was the nastiest shit in the world. 1 tablespoon, you back to school the next day.
Boy, I used to hate that shit. I used to be trying to hide that shit in my grandma's house.
That, bruh, they took.
You ain't never not missing. You have perfect attendance.
yeah.
Because you not. As soon as you cough, goose grease and honey.
Boy, I
Going to school.
had to get a wall for sure every year. Perfect attendance.
Say, bro.
Fucking with that shit.
You know,
That,
we gave them some goose grease and honey. We're gonna give them a little more. We can't if we just keep going,
Man, my neck hurt. We ain't going no. We going to the doctor. I got a pinched nerve.
what happened?
Man, I don't know, man. It's sitting in front of this light, man. Got this light right here so bright. I don't know. It's sending my neck into shock.
Man, say, bud. Say, bud, we
what's up?
try to paralyze my dog in there.
Man, that nigga light got some tangents in it or
I'm
something.
gonna tell you what it was.
I think that's what that
He
plane,
talking about
man.
that light, but that plate that's right under that light,
Oh,
that what got his neck like that. That nigga,
that what that is. That what that,
yeah,
Yeah, I think that was
that's
I'm
that
turning
food
into a
massage.
fucking lamb.
that
I'm a fucking lamb. I could-
So again, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and drop the y'all last positive note. We didn't gave them so much positive. I don't even, I don't
Oh
even.
man, man, keep God first, man. Stay prayed up, man. Stay healthy, man. Health is wealth. You hear me? Don't be scared to get y'all statuses checked, man. You hear me? Make sure that y'all Take care of them kids, man. Cook some food for them kids. Hot meals. Don't give them that microwave stuff. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff. This stuff bad for them,
That's
man.
true.
Y'all cut down and watch y'all sugar and y'all salt intake. But I'm on my health kick, bro. Like, I'm serious, bro. I ain't drinking no alcohol today. I let them psych me up. I really lost the bet, and I apologize to my health people, right? But I lost the bet, so I had to go ahead and do that. I ain't drinking no more. I hope not. But yeah, man, that's what I got for y'all, man. In real life, though.
Real life dope.
Wow, what
Well,
you got from Jungo?
keep God first and Father live. It's God, man, and everything else. Don't be
It don't.
afraid to be who you are.
Yeah. It
In
don't
real
get
life
no
dope.
simpler than that.
Oh, 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 oh,
We out.
Man.